Since 1994, America's letter carriers have collected food on the second Saturday in May to help those in need in their communities. Each year, countless local food banks and pantries receive donations from the NALC food drive. Let's take a look at one of those pantries and some of the people who benefit.
I've been homeless for 14 months. This is my second winter out on the street.
I had to flee domestic violence in August, me and my son.
No, I'm not working. I'm unemployed.
Well, I'm unemployed. Can't find a job, so I do what I can to get food.
My son was eating a lot of starch, eating a lot of noodles. I mean, that's the only thing that I could really afford.
So I do what you gotta do to put food on the table.
To feed my family, it helps. You know, it's important to us. Yes.
We provide food in several different ways. It's all free, and it goes to people who are in crises.
We get people from people that just lost their job to people that just aren't making enough money through hours or not making enough money on their wages. You know, it's tough now.
There are a lot of stereotypes about who we serve. You know, some people think that it's the homeless population that needs these services. It's actually working families, you know, oftentimes parents who are working 1 or 2 jobs or even more.
There will always be a need for this type of service because people will always face emergencies.
If they're usually coming here, it's because they really need the help.
You don't realize how many people in our area, you know, really need the extra help. So I think it's good to show our kids, by helping others, feel good about yourself too.
The letter carriers are able to see the community as a whole, more so than many of us who are driving on the main streets, only going to certain neighborhoods. Letter carriers go into all neighborhoods, and they are able to find the places and see the people that are living in certain situations that are not ideal.
We're talking about a huge quantity of food that comes in through the National Association of Letter Carriers. We're talking about over 200,000 pounds of food over the past 3 years.
The Postal Carriers Food Drive could not come at a better time of the year. I come in on Monday morning and see all the bins of food. It's very exciting, and want to know what the total is and want to know how much food that was brought in over the course of the weekend, because it really is, it's gold to us.
I just got an apartment today, so I'm grateful for the food bank to put something in my refrigerator.
To not just give you food, but give you healthy food. It's just so amazing and so great to me.
It means a lot to the family because it's something that they don't have to stress out and worry about. You know, with enough problems with the economy, not making ends meet, you know, food shouldn't be one of the things we can worry about in the United States.
We always know that each individual letter carrier does it out of their feeling of wanting to give back to their community, and we understand that this is something that is done out of the goodness of their heart. We're very grateful for their efforts.
Thank you. You know, thank you to what they do for the cause, and continue doing it. Let's get it done every year, because, you know, hunger just doesn't go away. It's not just for the weekend, just for Christmas, just for Thanksgiving. This is an everyday issue.
To the amazing letter carriers who are part of the Stamp Out Hunger campaign, I would first say thank you. We really are so grateful to have thousands of pounds of food coming in spring at a time when much of the public isn't thinking about the need in their community. We really can't do it without you.
Well, it's great work. I think I'd like to thank them very much. You know, it's a great work. It's you don't find it in the world. You know, it's something very good for people who need it.
I want them to know what they're doing is just so great, and they couldn't be doing a greater job, and I really appreciate it.
To the letter carriers, I appreciate all of your help. You know, I mean, to anybody who works here, you know, it's a great thing. Because I tell you what, without it, I don't get much. You know, I don't get much. I go to like day shelters and eat leftover food from stores or stuff like that. So to be able to go home and cook my own meal tonight is pretty awesome.
Every can, every bag, every community. America's letter carriers, delivering hope. On Saturday, May 14th, join your NALC brothers and sisters in the fight to stamp out hunger.